Hey yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, okay. I'm gonna be. Let me just say this. I'm gonna be talking a little bit uh, in this video. I'm talking for a little bit in this video, most likely. So, if you're anybody that's seen my past videos, I might be going off topic of what the title of the video slash description is for a little while before I get into the meat of it. So, and don't try skipping because there's like nothing in the video, nothing anywhere to like help you out. So you can try, but I'm not giving any help like other people do. So it's kind of a crapshoot for you. Um, but yeah, I've been away for a little while because of Ebony, playing Ebony, which is a game on the computer, and it's been making my hand act up again. And I just went to the doctor today and talked to him again, and she was basically like, "Yeah, that does sound like carpal tunnel." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, that was the thing they were telling me it was before," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's great, whatever that is." It's from like repetitive motion, doing the same thing over and over again. For me, it's a lot of clicking with like using the same finger over, but it can be like, I guess it can be like for factory workers and shit like that, maybe even construction workers, but I'm I'm just guessing construction workers don't do that exactly the same motion over and over again. They kind of switch day to day throughout the day. But clicking on a mouse thing is like, especially when you're playing a game, it's like, I don't know. I want to say like, especially if you're doing it all day, like I am, because I'm a bum, and like, I don't know, over 1,000 times every day, and do that for as much, and it'll get exacerbated. Well, I had stopped gaming, well, heavy gaming, and it got better, and I started doing it again, and it acted up. So I'm basically gonna stop doing it big time and just go back to light gaming. And so I was at the end of my subscriptions for Amazon and Netflix. Those are done with. So I got a subscription to Hulu, which I've been waiting for because I wanted to watch this show, The Beauty, and just recently I was wanting to also watch My Cousin Vinny, and as chance would have it, My cousin Vinny is on Hulu, so I watched that first. It was great. It's a great classic. If by some weird, if you haven't watched it, I don't know why you haven't watched it, but it's great. You gotta watch My Cousin Vinny. It's a great Joe Pesci dig that you gotta watch. Oof. Had a past few couple hot days here, and so buildings basically brick, and so sun beats on the building all day long, and so it's still hot in here. It's still like 80. Well, it's probably like 85 in the building. So it's good for me because I don't have to use heat like ever. Um, and, other people might use AC, but since I don't, I don't want to pay for electricity. I don't want to pay a lot for electricity. I just don't use the AC. Even in really hot summertime, I mean, unless it gets like over 100 degrees outside, which means I will be struggling to not use the AC in here, and it'll be like, whew, then I'll probably have to use the AC because I'll be melting. That was a powerful fart. You could probably smell that through the video. Here, have some. There you go. It's my gift to you. You could probably taste it through the video. Just getting in your mouth. So anyway, the show The Beauty is interesting. I like it. You're gonna hear about it. This is the part where people say spoiler alert. So, spoiler alert. If you don't want to be told things about the show, then, don't listen. Um, but, yeah, I think it's interesting because I like how it's like, it seems like it's kind of sci-fi and a little kind of philosophical at the same time too, because yeah, I think with biotech going the way it's going now, and with how many billionaires we have now, that are a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are either 60, mid 60s, or a lot older, or they're 40-ish, and they can see that they have just the right amount of time to start throwing a lot of money at those kinds of, life extension technologies, at every kind of life extension avenue, whatever it may be, that there's enough time, especially for the 40-year-old billionaires, that there's a good chance that they can have it pay off in some way. The 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, that's it might be too late for them. They might be able to live to 100 and have it pay off, but you could, at that age, yeah, you're at risk for just your heart might just, you might just have a heart attack, you might have a stroke, you might have, everyone can die in just a random way, but at any time. But the older you are, no matter how great healthcare you have, the odds of a random old person thing, heart attack, blah blah blah, pick one from the list, just keeps going up and up and up. So these billionaires are just throwing money at them, and if you're a researcher, that's your, it's the golden age for that kind of thing. So, if you want to research anything, just kind of loosely tie it into blah, and you can live longer. And boom, you can probably find at least $1 million or $2 million. This can make you live longer by how? Blah, 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 blah. Have a decent research proposal and maybe a good smile, and there you go. Find the right billionaire. Might not be able to get you 50 million, 100 million, but maybe you can get $1 million or two. For you, one assistant, a small lab room in a bigger lab, in a research lab facility, but a room in that place, a department, that sort of thing. So all you gotta do, just tie it into that, and there you go. Won't even have to really show much progress. Just, yank on the dick of, prey on the fear of you're gonna die, so let me make you not die. And yeah. Like they got some of that right. Some of, I mean, some of the things are a little weird. I think I'm on the last episode. Yeah, yeah, I am because there's no the next thing on Hulu autoplay is going towards it, going for a different series. Um, but yeah, it's like everybody's wanting, everybody in the world is wanting it now. And of course, there's a huge side effect problem. Because writers always have to have, there's always got to be some drama involved in it, you know. Because writers and the people that write the paychecks are always like, well, there's not going to be, it wouldn't be a good story if there wasn't some kind of tug involved in there. And just think about that if something like that actually became available, a drug like that. Now the drug does more than, I mean, but first of all, it, it doesn't make you beautiful, really. I mean, it kind of, what it basically does is it kind of de-ages you. And they describe it they try to describe it in a scientific way, but they don't really go into everything. Like if you would watch a TED talk on longevity, you would hear a lot more of the specifics on it, but they just talk about they only talk about the genetic aspects of it. They don't talk about the it's not the clotting, it's the I forget the term for it, but the stuff that's I forget a lot of the terms, but all of the other crap that isn't just the genes that have been improperly copied in the cells and all sorts of other shit that causes what we call aging, the signs of aging. But the drug actually it actually cures all sorts of things, including developmental diseases. So It's actually something that actually rewrites genetic code, a lot of genetic code, and then also it actually does a lot of things. It's far more complex than just, you know, all the terms that they use in it. It's like eliminating unwanted genes and base pair sequences that later on down the line lead to problems in the larger system, the system being this thing. Developmental problems. One thing I don't think I saw in the series, I was thinking about this. One thing I don't think I saw in the series is if someone had like a hand cut off or an arm or a leg, they lost it in like an accident or in war or something like that, if the thing would actually grow back a limb as it did all of this work that it was doing on a person's body. Because if someone was like a double not a paraplegic or quadriplegic or something like that, that would just plain be a lot of actual mass to have to actually grow back on. So I don't know, where would it be getting that extra mass from? Because if it's pulling it from your existing body tissue, then that's, that means it's kind of like to make the bones, say, for your legs. That means the other bones in your body are, until you can eat food to replace the calcium, say, your bones are going to be more brittle, I would think. So, stuff like that. But whatever. It's a TV show, so at some point you gotta do what I call the because TV show, and just let yourself have fun with it. So I do most of the time. Most of the time with TV shows, unless it's in the documentary category, I just watch it and have fun with it. If it's in the documentary category, because I've never really been an academic, I take them at their word. Unless I'm watching a bunch of documentaries and there's like all on the same topic, and then there's like 5 different people, and some of them, like maybe each of them is saying like different things on the same thing, I'll be like, you all said different shit on the same shit. on the exact same thing, and you all have totally different opinions on the same historical event. And I'm not even talking like different takes on something. I'm like, you're actually telling me like you're bringing like a different fact about something, like, and you have different like documentation. Like, I don't know. Now I'm confused about something. Like, I swear, like, you're making me like I was supposed to actually be watching documentaries, just kind of like just watch them, and now like you're gonna make me have to like go and Google something just to see like was that guy right when I just watched that? Like, I don't know, making me do homework. Like, I'm done with homework. I'm done with school. I don't want to do fucking homework. Like, just want to watch something and sort of maybe pick up like 3 facts. That's it. I don't want to do homework, man. Come on. But yeah, my opinion is, and let me just say this too. I've said in other videos that we're gonna have yeah. I said I think this is what I said. We have a problem with stupid people, and so I didn't really want to address the ugly aspect of humanity, because that's not really a thing that I care about. It would kind of just be a side effect of me addressing the stupid aspect of humanity. I am far more concerned with addressing the stupid. And my thing I always said is get in the pod. My thing would be everybody is, it's free and compulsory if you want to like participate in the world, i.e. like if you want to vote and all this other stuff. If you want to participate in like adult society in any way other than like laboring and shit, like, and being a child, you know. You can, if you don't want to get in the pod and you just want to like sit at home and go to work and do your job and stuff, then that's fine. But if you want to like be taken seriously as a serious person, your ass is gonna have to get in the pod and fucking be, upped. If you're not already, you know, deemed a person of caliber. And why wouldn't you want to? Because it brings you up to a competitive state, thinking wise. That's all it does. That's all the pod does. It gets rid of the stupid. That's what the pod does. That's what it's meant to do. But really, what it would do is, the pod smooths out the rough edges, basically. you just, something you go in and I don't know, the mechanics or whatever. Doesn't matter. Just the end result is you come in one Julian Bashir and you end up as the Julian Bashir that we all know and love. And that's the point. Oh, well, that's my first thoughts on it. Probably talk about it again, but at some other time. And yeah. Another thing is, I know I've said this before, but that string is still dangling. It still dangles. And I notice it more when I have the fan on because the fan moves it around. It dangles and jangles and it moves. Oh, and I'm not wearing the Trump sucks and everything because I seem to always forget to put it on before I make a video because I'm not going to wear it all the time because, it's getting hot. So, all right. Tax rich people. You kept rich people boobs. Big, beautiful boobs.